Cycle of Life is a community group what encourages men to get healthy, promote well-being, look after their own health, come together and do a weekly white ride. Tonight is about fundraising, looking at sickle cell, how sickle cell affects the community and trying to raise some funding for people affected by sickle cell in the community. Sickle cell is a blood-related condition, which is where people have difficulty, or the body has difficulty, carrying around oxygen around the blood, and the sickle cells are formed which block the veins and therefore increases the level of pain. Also, it affects people in terms of their health and well-being.
It's important for schools, it's important for nurseries, because the effects that sickle cell disease have on the sufferers can be fatal, and people don't realise this. They need to keep warm. A lot of them just, people think they're lazy because they're just so weak, they're tired all the time. At work it's the same thing. A lot of people get sacked because they don't understand the condition.
Kirklees is about 750 people who have either got sickle cell or sickle cell trait, and because it's an inherited condition, you pass it on with your partner. So depending on if your partner has the trait as well, you pass it on to your children.
Well, it's something that you can't always control. Myself, I was diagnosed in 1975. I'm 46 now. Basically, if I ever exert myself, then eventually I'll get a crisis. Pains could be in my legs, my arms. It's something that, when it hits, you just can't control it. And all what can be done is just painkillers. That's what it can do for you. We need to get more people aware of this illness, because without it, we're just not going to go anywhere. Basically, we're just going to go instead of going forward, we're going backwards. A lot more people need to know about it. So things like this happening, dance like this, it needs to be more publicised and done more often, so people actually know exactly what sickle cell crisis is.
Well, for me, it's an honour, because when you're doing something for the local community and everything, it's really good to give back, because I've been very lucky. I've been making music since 1978, when I was the tender age of 13, 14 years old, and I've been supported all the way through my career. So it's always good to give back, especially to these type of issues, to help raise awareness about them.
When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh, is he there, still in love, where
Tonight is important because it's about raising awareness within the community. It's about making sure people understand what happens when you inherit sickle cell, or whether you pass on the gene, or when you've got a child who's affected and how to support that child. And it's about making sure that people are aware how does sickle cell affect them and their family and wider their community.